Where did I meet my boyfriend?
Excuse me? You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Imani Janae if you are new here. If you are, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope you will consider subscribing down below. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I thought it was time for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. I've been on YouTube for like 4 years now and never did a get to know me tag. So I thought it was about that time. My channel has been growing since last summer. So I just wanted to let you guys in about me so you guys know who I am as you're watching my videos and coming to my channel. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my YouTube community tab and on Instagram, and I got a few questions on both platforms. So thank you guys for participating. And if you're interested in asking me a question for the next Q&A, you can subscribe to my channel so you can see the updates when I post on my YouTube community tab, or you can follow me on Instagram at my @ here on the screen, and I also have a link to it in the description box. So you can follow me on Instagram. But let's get on into the video because I don't want it to be too long. Alright you guys, so I want this to be a super informal video. So just get cozy, get a blanket, get a drink, get some snacks, and let's just get started. I'm just gonna start off with some basic information. So my name is Imani, pronounced E-Mani. And I live in the Chicagoland area. I live in the suburbs. I really want to live in the city one day, either if it's here or in another state. I just love the downtown scene, so hopefully that will be for me one day. I live with my boyfriend and my dog, which you probably found my channel from either one of those types of videos. I love to travel. I do work a 9-to-5 job, which is technically an 8-to-5 job. And I've been on YouTube for about 4 years now, which is crazy. And my channel started, gaining some traction last summer. So I'm super thankful for that. I love doing YouTube, and I've been more consistent since last summer. So that's probably why people are still engaging with my content. All right, I'm gonna answer some questions from my YouTube community tab first, and then we'll move on to Instagram. The first question is a 2-part question, and the first part says, if YouTube wasn't a thing, what would be your dream job? And what would my dream job be? I don't dream of labor, to be honest, but I would probably maybe have like my own travel business because I just love traveling, and I would be so happy with running a business that helps people plan trips and find deals, because that is what I love to do for myself. So if I had a business for that, that would be perfect, but I would probably own some type of business. And I'm really into skincare, so I might be a dermatologist. If I was on the realm to be a doctor, that would be the route that I would want to go. So either be a dermatologist or own my own travel business. Next part of this question was, during this pandemic, what was something that you've discovered about yourself? And I discovered that I am a heavy procrastinator. I kind of knew this already, but it came more into fruition when I had so much downtime and so much time to get a lot of work done and things that I wanted to do and accomplish, and I just kept putting stuff back. And you just think about it way more when you're literally at home all the time. So I had that problem, and that I was a careless spender. So I was spending so much money. I got a personal loan to pay off credit card debt, so I have a loan for that. And then I also spent more money on those credit cards again, so I'm paying off the loan on top of more debt now. So I was just like a careless spender, which is just a super big problem for me. And now that I had so much more time to just evaluate my spending, where my money was going, create a budget, and not really have anywhere to go really, and not really spend money, I really had time to analyze everything. So that is why I am currently on my financial journey to getting rid of all that stuff so I can actually pay for things that I want, like a new car. Next question is, what are your favorite types of videos to make? Do you like vlogs, hauls, reviews, puppy videos, etc.? And to be honest, I'm over the puppy videos. Doing them was like a phase of my life when I was getting a dog. Super exciting. And now she is about to be 1 year old this month. Actually, her birthday is this month. And I keep doing the puppy videos because that is the main reason a lot of people come to my channel. So I like to give people what they want. But now that my channel is growing more and I don't have a puppy channel, like this is my channel, and you know, Layla is just a part of it and a part of me. So I love doing dog mom content and stuff. Sometimes occasionally, but it's getting a bit tired. I kind of want to expand more into lifestyle content. So right now I love doing days of my life, routine videos, stuff like that. Next question is about Layla. It was, how is she doing and how old is she? Like I just said previously, she is about to be 1 on April 30th. So she will have like a little surprise party at home because, you know, I'm extra with her because she is part of my life and I vlog my life. So if you are interested in seeing her still, then she will definitely continue to be in my vlogs. But she is good. She's taking a nap. And in case you're wondering, she is 15 pounds now. She's about full grown. She hasn't grown since January. It's now April. So I think 15 pounds is where she's going to be at. And her breeder predicted she was going to be 15 to 20 pounds. So she's about right there in that realm. Next question is, do you plan on having children later on in life, and would you consider getting another dog? And yes, I definitely want children in my life. I want at least 2 children. I can go up to 4. 3 would be a good range for me, but at least 2. 1 of each preferably if given the opportunity. But yes, I do want kids. Not right now, unless it happened on accident. That's not in the plans for me. So later on, maybe like towards the end of my 20s or 30s, you know, like I'm not in a rush. So yes, I do want kids though. I do want a boy and a girl. If possible for me to get both, great. If possible to have 2 boys, great. If possible to have 2 girls, great. But yes, I do want at least 2 kids. So hopefully that will be in the cards for me. And I do want another dog. I want to have a big family. So if I can have like 3 kids and like 2 dogs and a husband, that will be my dream fantasy. Is, where did you meet your boyfriend? How did you get Layla to be comfortable in the car? I bought a booster seat and my puppy still gets car sick. Well, first part of the question was where I met. Well, let's do Layla first since we were just talking about her. I got Layla to be comfortable in the car just by continuing to have her ride in the car. So I continued to put her in the car, put her in the back seat, get her comfortable. And over time, she just started to like it, like a lot. She literally gets up and sticks her head out the window and absolutely loves how her fur blows in the wind. Like, it's the cutest thing ever. So I would suggest just continue taking them on car rides. She did get sick a lot lately at the beginning, so I think 4 months is probably like the time where they're still gonna get sick, but they'll eventually get used to it and may eventually start liking it. All right, and where did I meet my boyfriend? Y'all a bit nosy, aren't you? No, I'm just playing. But we met at college or university. We both transferred. Well, we were both transfer students at North Carolina A&T State University. Aggie pride to any of the Aggies out there. If I have any Aggies watching this, comment below with your blue and yellow emojis, just so I can know we got the Aggies in the building. But yeah, we met at school. I was a transfer in my sophomore year, and he was also in his sophomore year, but he started school later than me. So he was a sophomore but older. He is 4 years older than me. So I transferred from Hampton University in Virginia. I don't even remember which part of Virginia. It was literally that long ago. Next to Norfolk. Oh, Hampton, Virginia, duh. I knew I always wanted to go to HBCU. I toured a bunch of HBCUs in high school. We went on these college tours with this group that I was involved in. So that is how I found out about HBCUs, and I knew I always wanted to go, and we didn't have them in Illinois. So my first choice was to go to was to go to Hampton, and I did go there for my freshman year, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't have a good experience. I did meet 2 of my closest friends there, so I'm very happy that I went, or else I never would have met them and we just wouldn't be like sisters now. So I did meet 2 of my closest friends there, but other than that, my experience was pretty much trash. If you want to know more about that, I actually think I have a video on it on my channel. So if you want to know why I transferred, you can click the link up here and get all the details about why I transferred. But yes, we met at North Carolina A&T. We both stayed in Van Story Hall. So if you know anything about NCAT, you know there's like 2 sides of the campus, and we stayed on the south side of the campus, and we stayed in one of the trashiest dorms. I wouldn't call it trashy, but it wasn't that great. They had much nicer dorms, and I was kind of salty when I transferred there and had to stay in one of the older dorms. And I was calling my mom, like, why did y'all put me in this dorm? Like, why didn't y'all fight for me to be in one of the nicer dorms? And then, like, I met him. So we met in the stairway, and that dorm at the time, I don't know how it is now, but that dorm had 2 girls' floors and 2 boys' floors. So it was, I think, on the first floor, what was it? Yeah, boys on the bottom, then girls, boys on the 3rd floor, then girls at the top. It was a 4-floor building, and I was on the 2nd floor and he was on the 3rd floor, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, that's kind of how it was set up. And we just met one day in the stairway. I was coming back from the CAF, is what we called it, which is where we would just have all of our meals. So it was our dining hall. We called it the CAF. So I was coming back from there, and he was coming out to do whatever. I don't even know. And we just had a conversation in there and had been inseparable ever since, literally since 2016. And we've been together for 4 years now. Oh, also one point that I did want to add, even though we met in North Carolina, we both are from Chicago, so that's kind of how we connected. And yeah, we're both like from 2 different backgrounds and from here, so I obviously never knew him at all. But it was just crazy that we were both transfers, we're both from the same state and had a lot in common. So that is kind of how we connected and how we still connect to this day. All right, this next question is a long one. So this question says, how long have you and your boyfriend been living together? Also, how long were you together before you moved in together? Do you guys plan to get married, or do you want children? Did you grow up in Chicago? What kind of other dogs were you thinking about besides getting the Cavapoo? What made you decide on the Cavapoo? What is your dream car? If you could live somewhere else, where would it be? First of all, thank you so much for asking all these questions and for even caring about my life that much. We have been living together for a year now. He moved in with me in January of 2020. We've been living together for 1 full year now. We have been dating or been together for 4 years now. So at the 3-year mark is when we moved in together. So we had plenty of time to get to know each other and everything. Know our habits, know our financial status, yada, yada, yada. And do you guys plan to get married, and do you want children? Yes, I want to get married, and yes, I want to have kids. Same for him. So we're on the same page with that. Did you grow up in Chicago? I didn't grow up in the city. I've always been from the suburbs. I live in the suburbs now. He grew up in the city and then moved to the suburbs, like I think middle school, high school age. So he like knows about the actual city life, and I learned about the city life from him because I'm a suburban girl. What other dogs were you thinking about besides getting a Cavapoo? I only wanted a Cockapoo before I found out about the Cavapoo, and I just wanted the Cavapoo after I found out about them because I thought they were cuter full grown. Does that make me shallow? Does that make me shallow? That's the only reason why I wanted it. But they both look the same as puppies, so I knew I wanted like that type of dog. But the Cavapoo, I also saw this one video on YouTube. I forget the girl's name, but she had gotten a Cavapoo, and that was the day that I went heavily searching to find a Cavapoo that I can get like immediately. So her video is what inspired me. If I can find it, then I'll link it in the description box. But yeah, her video definitely inspired me to get a Cavapoo, and it was like one of the best decisions ever. Like, I love my baby. What is your dream car? My dream car currently right now, obviously this can change throughout my lifetime, but right now my next car, I want to be a Tesla. Like, I have to have a Tesla, and the model I won't disclose right now because I don't want people preying on my downfall. Like, you put all this information out there, and there's people who definitely will be preying on your downfall, praying that you don't make it and don't get to your goals. So my dream car is a Tesla, and when I get it, you guys will find out. I'll do a car tour. I'm so excited. I am currently in the process of actually saving to get that, because that is something that I really want and I desire. So yes, that is my dream car currently, but obviously, you know, that can change as life goes on. And if you could live somewhere else, where would it be? If I could live anywhere else right now, it would be Georgia. So I really want to move to like the outskirts of Atlanta. You know, I don't mind living in the city too. So if I had like that little time just to live the city life a little bit and then like buy a house, I would definitely like settle down in Atlanta, or I would move to Texas, because I've actually never been to Texas, but the cost of living is unbeatable. My brother currently lives in Texas and my mom currently lives in Georgia, so I'll have family in either location that I choose. So that is kind of the goal, and I'm not trying to raise a family here, to be honest. I'm trying to leave and move somewhere else. Moving on to my Instagram questions, I have a few to answer on here as well. You said, how has your life changed since you've had Layla? And since I've had her, I've literally been in mommy mode. Like, my life has changed because I now have a child, basically. Like, especially if you get a puppy is no joke. A puppy is a baby. Like, you have to feed them, you have to bathe them, you have to take them to the doctor, you got to make sure they get their exercise, you got to play with them. Like, they have to be on a sleeping schedule, an eating schedule. When you want to leave, you can't just leave and get up and go. You have to plan on where your dog is gonna go. Like, is it gonna stay with family? Like, you can't leave it at home by yourself. It has to be potty trained. Like, it's a child. And I honestly wasn't prepared, but she has become my child and I love her to death. So, and now that she is becoming an adult now, it's so much easy to take care of her and stuff because she's already potty trained. She eats when she wants to eat. We play with her regularly, give her walks regularly. And she doesn't have as many doctor's appointments because puppies obviously have so many appointments for vaccines and stuff. And they're only like biannually now or annually. So I don't have to do that as much either. So now it's just having like a friend at home, which I also love. And she also asked, how do you start a successful YouTube channel as a beginner? Do I have a successful channel? It takes time. This YouTube stuff takes time. And I would suggest not niching yourself down too much in the beginning. Like, just experiment with different things, different topics, make different videos that you love and enjoy. I still do this to this day, and it has worked for me. Before, I was doing like a lot of vlogs and people didn't know me, didn't care about who I was or anything, so obviously vlogs weren't it for me. So one day when I started to make puppy videos and did that puppy haul is what did it for me. And it's just gonna be that one random video that you film on a Sunday afternoon, edit it that night and post it the next day, that gains hella traction and you will just be taken by surprise. People start looking up these videos randomly, so even if your video doesn't do that well in the beginning, like later on down the line it might pick up traction. Like, this happens with a lot of my videos. Like, a lot of my videos don't get traction in the beginning, but then as the weeks and the months go on, like, they start getting a lot more traction. and it's just based on what people are searching and how you are performing in the YouTube algorithm. So that's why I asked people to please like the video. So by the way, let's pause. If you haven't liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm. I had to do that little plug real quick. To keep my momentum going and keep people coming back to my channel, I've just been more consistent. So ever since I posted that puppy haul in July, I have not missed an upload, like, at all. I have been way more consistent on YouTube. Like, I try to post at least one video a week. I try to aim for 2. That doesn't always happen, but consistency is key. I know you've heard this so many times, but also engagement. So people love to be acknowledged. So when you are posting videos and people are commenting on your videos, take the time to read their comments, to respond back to their comments if they're nice and positive. Yeah, respond back and be actively engaged with your audience, because they like to see that you're a person, that you're reachable. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. I engage a lot and I am very consistent. I plan out my content now and I try not to miss an upload, and I try to just match up with the YouTube algorithm the best way that I can. So I see what types of content other people are doing. I see the way people edit. I study the way people edit just to improve the way that I edit, improve my content. And I will shout out some of my favorite YouTubers that are both for entertainment and people that I legit study. So a few of my favorite YouTube channels right now, big and small. Favorite one that I will never miss an upload, or I have never missed an upload since I found this channel, is Gemma Louise Miles. And I love her videos. Her content is amazing, like professionally done every time. I try to take some inspiration about how she edits and incorporate it into mine so I can make my videos a lot more creative. Another channel that I've been watching lately is Brooke Kennedy. I just love her personality and her vlogs are lit. So yeah, I just love her channel right now. I also love Haley Gamba. She does a lot of self-care videos. And she's just super confident and teaches you how to be a bad bitch. So who doesn't love that? And then we have Bebe Hey, another sweetie. She usually does day in my life, week in my life videos, type of vlogs. So I love her channel. I Am Shelly. I love I Am Shelly's vlogs. Josh and EC, I just love them as a couple and everything that they stand for. I love Taja for Jurist, who I have found maybe a month or 2 ago, and I love her videos. She is a dental hygienist, also a YouTuber, also owns a business. So she is killing the game. She just got herself a Range Rover. Sis is out here killing it. My friend asked, who's your BFF? And it better be me. It is you, girl. Love you. Next question was, where did you and your boyfriend meet? I already answered that question, but yeah, we met in school. And my other girl said, how's life? How have you grown since quarantine? Life is good. Life is really good. I have found my passion in my channel and my YouTube and being creative, and I found a creative outlet to do what I love. So life has been great. I'm actually making money off this platform, so I have additional streams of income, partnerships, collaborations. It's been great. And it just makes me so happy. My channel is like my happy place. The other part of the question was, how have I grown in quarantine? And I've been a lot more confident now in front of the camera, showing my personality, and just starting to get more out there and stop being so, what's it called? Stop caring so much about what other people think. So I'm still super introverted, don't get me wrong, but now I just really don't care. I'm in my own little world. I post when I want to. I post what I want. I unfollow a lot of people. Even if I know you, I'm gonna unfollow you. I just want my inner self to be at peace at all times. So I have found peace within myself. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I don't like to be in the club, so you're not gonna find me in the club. I don't like to be around negative energy, so I don't. and I do like to have inner peace within myself. I do like to create a routine. I do like to have my creative outlet, and I just found a lot of things that I like and I don't like during this period of time. So yeah, I think I have grown internally in that way, and I'm very, very excited about it. So yeah, thank you so much for asking that. All right, I think that was everything that you guys wanted to know this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for everyone who participated in asking me questions this time, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.